SMA Awareness Project, in honor of Getty Foundation, raising awareness about spinal muscular atrophy. Because SMA is the #1 genetic killer of children under the age of 2. Spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, destroys the nerves responsible for controlling voluntary muscle movement. This affects crawling, walking, head and neck control, and even swallowing.
It's amazing how few people know about it. It's actually the second most common recessive genetic disorder.
In the more severe form, these little babies never roll over or sit up independently, and they have a very shortened life expectancy.
1 in every 6,000 babies is born with SMA. 1/2 of the children diagnosed with the most severe form, type 1, will not reach their 2nd birthday. This is type 1 SMA. Aiden Bundy, Chloe Bush, Callum Robbins, Payson Bria Hamilton, Getty.
These children are uniformly reflective, sort of mature before their time, observant, really touching kids often.
So, hope. There is currently no cure for SMA, but the National Institute of Health selected SMA as the disease closest to treatment of more than 600 neurological disorders.
Work on SMA will benefit other neurodegenerative diseases because this is the way of the future. We're going to be able to find out who, we're going to be able to do sophisticated genetic tests. We're going to be able to identify in the future who's going to be at risk for Parkinson's disease, who's going to be at risk for Alzheimer's disease.
SMA was selected by the National Institute of Health as the prototype for an accelerated drug discovery effort.
The human genome is a bit like the famous composers, how they often borrow snippets of their previous compositions and patch them together for new pieces. In a sense, the genome's like that. Genes are often copies of themselves. And so it is with spinal muscular atrophy. The gene which is mutated has a very beautiful copy which still exists, the so-called SMN2 gene. And they're a bit like dimmer switches genes. They can be regulated up and down. The SMN2 gene is lying in the motor neuron of all kids with SMA, but it's not really making protein. So the trick that we're doing right now is finding drugs which will turn that second copy gene on. Right now, we've got potential treatments, and some of them are FDA approved. We have not yet done the whole-scale clinical trials to really show it works, and we really haven't optimized this treatment to get the very best approaches, and those are the next 2 things that need to happen.
Those 2 things, and spreading awareness about SMA. Sign the awareness log, then tell somebody about SMA. With proper funding, SMA could be effectively treated within 5 years. So donate if you can, but definitely tell somebody about SMA. Then send them to the site so they can sign the awareness log too. Every day I wake up hoping one more person learns about SMA because that is potentially one more warrior. So thank you so much for helping that become a realization. Kate Matheny, President, Getty Foundation, Getty's mom.